right, we are back here in the 1985 Major League Baseball replay. It is Wednesday, April 10th, 1985. We have the Boston Red Sox hosting the New York Yankees. The Yankees took opening day game. So we have a matchup today of Bruce Hurst versus Eddie Whitson. Eddie Whitson, people can remember, I remember back in the day, he could not pitch at home. Eddie Whitson could not pitch at home. I don't know if it was the anxieties or what it was, but he had a tough time at Yankee Stadium. So we'll see. He's on the road today, starting the second game of the season against the Boston Red Sox. So we will get started. Billy Sample to lead off, the top of the first, against Bruce Hurst. Bruce Hurst, the left-handed pitcher. Oh, I've got to open up the ballpark. Let's see here. That's one thing I did forget. Inside pitch, 85, Boston. So we'll open up Fenway Park. It'll be there when we need it. So anyway, so here we go. Bruce Hurst versus Billy Sample. 6'6" is against a righty blank. Sample on his card, 1-5 F9. Oops, I forgot to get these to stay up. Hold on one second, we'll be right back. All right, so now we've got everything to stay up. So Sample flies out to right, one out, and that will bring up Willie Randolph playing second base. So far, the first game, he was 1 for 3. Hurst with the pitch, 6-1, range play at the ballpark. We'll bring up the ballpark. So we roll on Fenway Park. 5-4, ground ball to short. 2 down for Don Mattingly. He was 2 for 5 in the first game. 3-6, air on the grounder. Mattingly's card, 1-1, ground ball to 6. To the shortstop. Gutierrez for the Red Sox. These guys switched a little bit. So Gutierrez, let's see what he is. The card will pop up here. He is a 14-11, so it is an error on the grounder. So that's just a one-base error. So error on the shortstop. So Mattingly gets on the air. Next batter, Dave Winfield. He was 4 for 5 the first game with an RBI. Let's see how many. Or with a home run, he had 4 RBIs in the first game. So a good start for Winfield. Hurst with the pitch, 1-3 strikeout. 1 is a strikeout. So one person gets on an error. And that will bring up the Boston Red Sox against Eddie Whitson. That year in 85, he was 10-8 with a 4.88 ERA. So the leadoff batter for the Boston Red Sox is Wade Boggs. 200 so far in the first game. He was 1 for 5. On the season, he was 368. 8 home runs, 78 RBIs. So first pitch for Whitson, 3-6 is a wild, so that's a foul ball. 2-2, strikeout chance, 17 is too high. Wade Boggs on his card. 1-2, single past the third baseman. So first hit of the game for Wade Boggs. He is a hit and run only against the run. So let's check the strategy. 19, not going to be bunting with Dwight Evans. Dwight Evans was 1 for 4 in the first game. For the season, 263, 29 home runs, 78 RBIs. So the pitch from Whitson, 4-6, air on the grounder. 1-5 is a ground ball to first. Mattingly is definitely not a 20, so we're going to scrap that idea. So let's see if there's a double play. So there's a 3. Halfway is 4. We'll check Bobby Meacham to see what he adds to the pivot. And let's see, once his card comes back in here, +1. So 3, 4, 5 on the double play. So we will check this one here. It is a 1, so it is a double play. 3, 6, 3. And that will bring up the third batter, Jim Rice. He was 0 for 3 in the first game. Let's see, he batted .291 for 85, 27 home runs, 103 RBIs. So 4-1 is a range play to Rice's card. 4-5, F9, Winfield. He is a 5 range. So let's check the bottom number. 6, he does not get it. Is it a single or a double? It is a single. So surprisingly, Winfield cannot get to it. So Rice is on first. He is also a hit and run only. So we'll check this number. 9, nothing happening. So Whitson to face Mike Easler. He was 1 for 5 in the first game. 262, 16 home runs, 74 RBIs on the season for 85. 1-1. Ooh, a home run chance, 15 against a lefty. It's probably going to be out. We got to check the stadium to make sure. It is. There's no home run adjustment, so it is a home run for Mike Easler. So that puts the Red Sox in the lead, 2-0. Tony Armas to come up against Ed Whitson. 3 hits in the inning for Boston. 6-3 single past the pitcher. So Whitson is getting hit a little bit. So Armas comes down with a single. He has no chance at running, so he will go that way. Bill Buckner, he was 2 for 3 the first game. 299, 16 home runs, 110 runs driven in. Another home run chance against a lefty, and just curious on something. You know what? I am going to have to take that. So Easler did not get the home run. I was looking at the K column. So it was a 14, and he is a 5 against a lefty. So I'm going to take that back. Sorry about that, folks, but we're going to take that back. So it goes to Easler's card. 1-6, star line 8. A 10 against a left fielder is a double. Jim Rice with 2 outs. So let's see, double to right. Double to right is -1. 2 outs gives you a +1. So that's going to negate that. Jim Rice is a 2-runner. And Winfield, I'm sure, is a -2. So he cannot try to make home. So it is a 2nd and 3rd. So now up to bat is Tony Armas. 2nd and 3rd, 2 outs. So here we go. Eddie Whitson with the pitch. 2-6. K chance, 13 against a lefty. And I think it's just Fenway adds 1 to a strikeout, subtracts 1 from a walk. So add 1 is 14. And it's not a strikeout. It's too high. So Tony Armas will get to bat. 1-1 ground ball to third. So 5-3. Sorry about that little mistake on the home run. So after 1 inning, it is the Yankees 0, Red Sox 0. So coming up to bat is Dave, no, that can't be Dave Winfield, it is Don Baylor. So Don Baylor coming up. Bruce Hurst's pitch, 1-3 K chance, 13 against a lefty is not high enough. +1 takes it up to 11, so it'll go to Baylor's card. 1-2 is a star line 1, which is a 5-3 out. So the next batter, Ken Griffey, 1 for 3 the first game. He had 274, 10 home runs, 69 strikeouts in 1985. Hurst, 5-4 is a walk chance. 8 against a lefty, and I think that was a subtract 1 for walks on Fenway, and it is. So, nothing happening there, so Ken Griffey will go to his card to swing. 4-1 is a pop to the pitcher, so Griffey is retired. Dale Berra, he only had 1 at bat the first game. So Dale Berra on the season, 229, 1 home run, 8 RBIs. Hurst with the pitch, 3-6, error on the grounder. Dale Berra, 5-3, ground ball to the second baseman, which is Marty Barrett. Oop, just went by him. Let's see what his error chance is. His error is a 4, the roll is a 6, so he got to it and did not get an error. So 4-3 on the putout, so that will end the inning for the Yankees. 1-2-3 inning, and the batter is Bill Buckner. So Bill Buckner, again, 2 for 3 the first game. 3-2 is a star line 4, which is a ground ball to the shortstop. Next batter, Rich Gedman. He was 0 for 4 the first game. 295, 16 home runs, 80 RBIs. 5-5 against a left-hander is blank. Gedman will get to swing. 5-2, star line 2, which is a fly to center. So 2 down. Brings up Marty Barrett. He was 1 for 4 the first game. 6-1 is a K chance to the right-hander. A 7. It's a left-hand pitcher, so that only takes it to a 4 with the +1s, or excuse me, right-hand pitcher. 6 + 1 takes it to a 7. 7 matches, so that is a strikeout. So Whitson gets the Red Sox out 1-2-3. We'll go to the top of the third with no score. So Butch Weiniger comes up. He was 0 for 4 the first game. 223, 5 home runs, 32 RBIs. 1-6, walk plus, 17, he's definitely going to walk. So good eye for Weiniger. He is no steal, so we will have a strategy roll to see about the pitcher's card, so let's see what that is. 8, nothing. You have to have a 20 on that to go to that card. So now the roll for Bruce Hurst against Bobby Meacham. 3-6, error on the grounder. 1-5 is a ground ball to the pitcher. Hurst is a 15 error. 1, that is an error. So a 1 base error on the pitcher. It's a second error for Boston. First and second, nobody out. And that's going to take us to the top of the order. To Billy Sample. I think he may bunt. So let's see here. Get to the right chart for that. So let's see what we've got here. All right, so we're going to go see what happens here. He's a good bunter. All right, so let's see here. So we got Billy Sample. We're going to roll on Hurst card. 2-6, error on the throw. So this could be something. All right, so we're going to go to, so he's a bunt rate of a 5. So we're going to go to the bunt chart here. It is a bunt. Let's see here. So it's going to be a bunt to the third baseman. And the rate here, so he's a 5-14. It's a successful bunt. Let's see, resolved by bunt rate plus BR rate. So he's a 5. So an 8 minus the fielder's. So Wade Boggs, let's see what Wade Boggs is. He is a 4, so it would be a 4. So if we roll higher, batter out, otherwise single. So good bunt by Sample. So we're going to look at this one. So if it was an 8 minus a 4, so if it is a 4 or lower, it's going to be an infield single. 2, it's an infield single. So a great bunt by Sample. And this loads the bases for Willie Randolph. So I think Boston's going to stay halfway to try to get 2 outs and give up a run on this one. So Hurst, 1-3, strikeout. 9 is too high. Go to Randolph's card. 4-3, ground ball to the third baseman. So we've got a 4. So it makes it a 5 with him being halfway. Now we're going to look for Marty Barrett. He adds nothing to it. So it is a 5. So on this roll, if it is a 5 or below, it'll be a double play. And it is. So it is a 5-4-3 double play. So Boston got out of that pretty good. 5-4-3 double play. That does score the runner. So 2 down now. Man on third for Don Mattingly. So off the first card, 1-1 is a K chance. 14 is going to be too high. So we go off Mattingly's card. 2-3 against the lefty is a ground ball to the second baseman. So it's a 4-3. So a good job by Bruce Hurst to get out of that jam. Bases loaded, nobody out. But they do score 1. So at the end of 2.5, it is the Yankees 1, Boston 0. So Eddie Whitson will come up. The batter is Jackie Gutierrez, the 9th place batter. He was 1 for 2 in the first game and 218 on the season. 5-5 from Whitson against a right-hander is a single past the pitcher. So we've got a single for Gutierrez, and he is a 4 attempt, -1 for Whitson. So let's see the strategy card here. 10, so nothing happening. So he is a 3 on the bases. And that is going to bring up Wade Boggs. So 3 for the runner. So Wade Boggs up against Whitson. 6-6 is a blank. Going to Boggs' card. 2-1. Star line 1 is a G4. So let's check the double play rates here. 2. Halfway is a 3. Shortstop is Meacham. He adds a +1, so that's 4. So if this roll here on this die is 4 or lower, it'll be a double play. It is. So we've got double play. So that eliminates everybody off the bases. That'll bring up Dwight Evans. So 2 outs, nobody on. Eddie Whitson, 1-4 blank. Going to Dwight Evans' card. 2-3. Starline 2 is an F8. So that will end the inning. So 3.5 in. Or it's actually 3 innings in, excuse me. And it is 1 for the Yankees and nothing for the Red Sox. So up to bat is Dave Winfield. Sorry about all those beeps, notifications coming in. So here we go, Bruce Hurst in the top of the 4th, 5-5. Home run chance, 6 against the lefty, well within it. So it is a goner for Dave Winfield, his 2nd on the season. And he has 5 RBIs now for the season. So 2-0 for Bruce Hurst. So the next batter will be Don Baylor to face Bruce Hurst. 1-1 is a K chance. 12 against the lefty is too high. There's a +1 for the ballpark, so that is 11. So we will go to Baylor's card. 4-6 F7. So he flies out to left. 1 down. That'll bring up Ken Griffey. 5-5 is a excuse me, 5-5 is a home run chance. Against a lefty is too high. 16 higher than the 8. So we'll go off of Griffey's card. 3-3 ground ball too short. So 6-3 on that put out. Dale Barra. Hurst 2-5 at the ballpark. So we'll bring up the ballpark. And let's see what happens there. 6-3 is a pop out to the catcher. So catcher here for the Red Sox finishes the inning. So we go to the bottom of the 4th. It is 2-0 Yankees. And that'll bring up Jim Rice. 3-4 home run question mark. The 2 is within Whitson's right-hand pitcher range or right-hand batter range of 1 to 11. So for Rice, if it is a 15 or below, it is a home run. 5 it is. So Rice hits his first home run of the season to break the Red Sox back within 2 to 1. All right, so the solo home run for Jim Rice brings the score to 2 for the Yankees, 1 for the Red Sox. Mike Easler comes up. Get this out of the way. Eddie Whitson, 5-1 is a walk chance, 10. Against a lefty, 12. It was -1. Just double check that. -1 for walk, so it is a walk for Mike Easler. So Mike Easler gets on first. He is a hit and run only. Tony Armas to come up next. Eddie Whitson, 1-1 home run chance, 1 is gone. So the second home run in the inning, this one a 2-run shot, brings the Red Sox into the lead. Bill Buckner will come up next. 5-5. So against a lefty is blank. Go on to Buckner's card. 2-1 line drive to the third baseman. So the first out of the inning. That will bring up Rich Gedman. Whitson pitches 1-5 strikeout. Chance 2 is a strikeout. 2 down. Marty Barrett against Whitson. 3-4 home run question mark against a righty. The 3 is within the range. So against a lefty, Barrett cannot hit a home run. It's a 0. So Barrett will swing. 5-2 fly ball to right. So that ends the inning, but Boston shows their muscles with home runs. 2 home runs in the inning. So that'll bring the top of the 5th. It's 3-2. The Red Sox have the lead. So Butch Weiniger comes up against Bruce Hurst for 1 hit by pitch, and he cannot be hit by the pitch, and it's a -3. So it will shift over to Weiniger's card for 1 F7. So 1 down. Bring up Bobby Meacham. 4-6 at the ballpark. Now we'll bring up Fenway Park. 3-6 star line 2 is a ground ball too short. So 2 down. That'll bring up the top of the order and Billy Sample. So Sample up to bat. 6-5 strikeout chance. Against the lefty, 5-18 is too high. So we go to Sample's card. 2-6 ground ball 2. The shortstop ends the inning. So 1-2-3 inning for Hurst. We go to the bottom of the 5th with the Red Sox leading 3-2. Gutierrez against Whitson. (5-1) walk chance, 15 too high. So we'll go to Gutierrez's card. 2-6 ground ball to the third baseman. 1 out. And that'll bring up the top of the order in Wade Boggs. He grounded into a double play last time up. 6-2 K chance against a righty, but it is a lefty, so it's a blank. Boggs to swing. 3-4 ground ball to the second baseman. So 2 down. That will bring up Dwight Evans. 5-3 hit by pitch. He's a 5 minus a 4 is a 1. 10 is too high. So we go to Evan's card. 3-4. Starline 4G6. So 6-3. We'll end the inning. So a quick 1-2-3 inning for Whitson. That will bring up Bruce Hurst. One thing I want to say here, I've said in my previous games that I do use the replay baseball fatigue system. It's pretty close to what inside pitch is. It's just more convenient with me for using this as score or as the stats base that I use this. So Hurst has 11 batters left. He started out on the inside pitch with 28. So I think it's pretty close to that. It's batters faced. So Whitley Randolph will lead off the inning here in the 6th. 4-2 is a K chance. 5 against a lefty. 3 minus the 1 is 2, so it's too high. So we're going to Randolph's card. 4-3 ground ball to the third baseman. Next batter, Don Mattingly. So the pitch, 1-4, error, question mark. 2-2 single to past the second baseman, so we don't need to worry about the error. So Mattingly on, he's a hit and run only. Dave Winfield brought up. He had a home run his last at bat. 2 on the season. 4-2 is a K chance. And it is a 4 against the left-handed pitcher. And the -1 for the park only takes it down to 7, so it is a strikeout. So 2 down. Oh, and I have been forgetting, I think, to roll the strategy rolls on the pitchers. 8, so nothing happening on this one. So the next batter is Don Baylor. 1-6, walk plus. He, against a lefty, is a 15 plus the 10 for the plus. 25, 9, definitely within that range. So Baylor walks to make first and second with 2 down. Ken Griffey to come up against Hurst. We're going to check the strategy roll for the pitcher only. 17, so it's not anything going. 5-6, home run question mark. So we're going up against a left-handed batter. He is a 1-18, so it is within range. Ken Griffey has an 8 against a left-hander, so if this roll is an 8 or below, it's a 3-run shot. 8 it is. So a big home run shot for Ken Griffey. So another home run. They've been going out like crazy right now. Fenway living it up to its reputation. 5-5, another home run chance. And 18 is too high for Berra. So 2-1 F7. So that ends the inning. 3-run shot from Ken Griffey puts the Bronx Bombers back in the lead going into the bottom of the 6th. So Eddie Whitson, he has 3 more batters left plus a little bit extra. He'll be tired in 3. There's a little bit extra in the replay baseball system. 1-5 K, 8. So against a right-handed pitcher is an 8, but there is a -1 for the ballpark to make it 7, so he does not strike out. Rice's card, 2-4 F8. So 1 down. And that will bring up Mike Easler. 3-1. Against a lefty is a blank. Go to Easler's card. 6-1 F7. So he flies out. Next batter, Tony Armas. 1-1 home run chance. 11 against a lefty is gone. So wind or something blowing out, or it's just Fenway today, but they are just jacking up the home runs today. So that makes it 5-4. So if you noticed here, Whitson has 5 batters left while being tired. If there's any walks or hits, that will make him exhausted, basically. But when these yellow numbers come up, I use the rates where he could be tired, and then it would also get him out of the game. So if this one would come up, he would come out of the game. So the next batter is Bill Buckner. Just going to try to get through the inning. 4-6 error on the grounder. Buckner 4-5 F7, so no error there. That'll end the inning. So another home run for Tony, or one home run for Tony Armas and the Boston Red Sox brings it to 5-4. I think Boston is going to bring in a reliever. So we'll take a look at what we have here. Maybe Bob Stanley. So I'll bring in Bob Stanley. This is his first game in for the Red Sox. You can see his stat line a little bit here. Let's see if I can pull this up to see what. So games started, games relieved, innings pitched, ERA, wins, loss, saves, and the WHIP. All right, so Bob Stanley, I'll get him reduced here. Bob Stanley coming up to face Butch Weiniger. So Bob Stanley 1-3 at the ballpark. So we will bring up Fenway Park. And Weiniger swing at Fenway, single +9. So Weiniger is a 1. Right fielder is Dewey Evans. I think he's going to reduce. Yes, -2. So he cannot advance. Doesn't have enough speed. So he singles. So Weiniger gets on. Butch Weiniger is running. He cannot run. So this will be Bobby Meacham to come up. Man on first. Stanley 5-3. Oh, home run chance. 16 I think is going to be too high. Yeah, Meacham is not a home run hitter. So Meacham will come up. 5-3. Ground ball to short. So there's a chance at a double play. 1, 2 for the halfway. And we're going to look at Marty Barrett. I don't think he's going to add anything. No. So it's just a 2. So the 2 chance here, 5 no. Weiniger is not a 5 or better runner. So it is going to be a force play. 6-4. So Bobby Meacham grounds into a force play. Fielder's choice. So 4. This is attempt -2 for Bob Stanley. So the number is 16, so nothing happening. So it'll go to top of the order and Billy Sample. Billy Sample coming up against Bob Stanley, 1 out. 2-6 is a strikeout chance. 1, he got him. So strikeout for Sample. Willie Randolph. 6-1 blank, going to Randolph's card. 4-4 ground out to the shortstop. So that will end the inning. Going to the bottom of the 7th, I think that the Yankees will also make a reliever or pitching change. See who we have. So maybe Bordy. All right, so Bordy will come in. Bordy has been in the other game. He pitched a third of an inning. He actually got the win. So 1-0 with a 0-point ERA. So Rich Bordy will come in to face Rich Gedman. So Gedman is up. 3-3 against a lefty is a home run chance. 11 against a righty is gone. Gedman hits a solo home run to tie the ball game back up. So Bordy comes in and instantly gives up a home run. So 1-3 against Marty Barrett is a blank. 5-6 is a pop-up to the pitcher. So Bordy retires him. Bring up Jackie Gutierrez. 1-1 wild pitch foul ball. 5-2 against a righty is a strikeout chance. 2 is good, so he strikes out Gutierrez. That'll bring up Wade Boggs. Wade Boggs up against Bordy. 3-2 K chance. 2 is within the range, so it is a strikeout. So we go to the top of the 8th. It is tied at 5. Bob Stanley will face Don Mattingly. 5-6 K chance. 1, he gets him. Next batter, Dave Winfield. Hit a home run his first time up. 5-1 error on the throw. 5-2 double 8. So we got a double. We need to see about Tony Armas. Center field, he is an 8. 2 is an error, so he adds on with a throw. So it is the double. Batter goes to third. Okay, we need to do that over again. The double. Oops, got to do it on the detail. A double, and the center fielder with an error. Let's see if we can. Oh, shoot. All right, so let's see if we can get that. So we need a double. Error. Center fielder. Okay, so the error gets into third. So that is a man on third. Don Baylor, and they're going to bring the infield in. So we've got 1-3 at the ballpark. So we go to Fenway. Fenway Park. 5-5 ground ball to the second baseman. So let's check out with the infield in. What happens? Runner on third. So I don't think they're going to run Whitfield. I think they're going to keep him there. So it is a 4-3 out, 2 down. And that will bring up Ken Griffey. Home run earlier in the game, 5-6. Strikeout 1, he got him. So a 1 spot for the Yankees. Rich Bordy will come in bottom of the 8th. He's going to stand to face Dwight Evans. So Dwight Evans will come up. 3-5 blank. Dwight Evans. 2-5 fly ball to left field. So Jim Rice will come up against Bordy. Homered earlier in the game. 6-6 K. 12 too high. So go to Rice's card. 1-6 against a righty is a F8. So 2 down. We'll bring up Mike Easler. 4-2 home run question mark. 18 is outside of the range. Brings goes to Easler's card. 5-6 F9. So that will take care of the Boston Red Sox in the 9th. I think we're going to look for a new pitcher for the Boston Red Sox. I think you're going to Mark Clear. So Mark Clear will come in to face the Yankees. So Mark Clear will be the first batter to go up against Dale Berra. Yankees in the lead 6-5. 4-1. Clear is not tired, so it acts as a blank. 1-6 G4. So a 4-3 put out. 1 down. Now for Butch Weiniger. 2-3 K. 19 is too high. So we go to Weiniger's card. 5-5, pop to the first baseman. 2 down, Bobby Meacham. 4-6, range play at the ballpark. So we'll bring up Fenway Park. 2-6 is a rare play. Base is empty. I use the replay baseball rare play chart. So we're going to look at the 2 of these dies added together. 7. So let's see. Okay, so it's a looping drive with 2 outs to left field. So the left fielder for Boston is Jim Rice. So let's see what we've got here with Rice. Roll die against the outfielder's range. If the die is not higher, outfielder makes a fine running catch or retire the batter. If the die is higher, base drop, ball drops for a hit. So let's see what happens. 1-6 against the 3. 3, he gets it. So makes a fine catch to get Meacham, and that is going to retire the Red Sox. So we go to the bottom of the 9th, and they are going to bring in Dave Righetti. So Dave Righetti coming in. And he did save the first game. So Dave Righetti pitched an inning in the last game and got the save. So he's going for save number 2. He'll be going up against Tony Armas. So Tony Armas to lead off against Dave Righetti. 1-3 single. If he's tired, he is not tired, so we'll go to Armas's card. 6-5 against a lefty single to right field. And let's see about a pinch hitter maybe, or pinch runner. So I think they are going to put in Steve Lyons. So let's look up his card. All right, so Steve Lyons is going to come in to pinch run. So the batter is Bill Buckner. So Steve Lyons will check to see strategy 5. Okay, so he is not going to steal. So we'll keep him in the background. Bill Buckner. Dave Righetti pitches. 6-4 K-chance, 14 too high. We're going to Buckner's card. 5-2 single past the shortstop. A 5+ runner can go through. Lyons is a 5, so it is first and third for the Red Sox. So I think they are going to bring the infield in. So here we go. Infield in. Righetti, 2-6. Walk chance, 2. He walks him. So some 9th innings magic, as RJL would say. Base is loaded for Marty Barrett. And I don't know, they may pinch hit for Barrett. See what they have on the bench. I'll bring in Glenn Hoffman. So let's go get his card. So bring him up. So Hoffman, yeah, I guess we'll just keep him up there. So Glenn Hoffman to come in against Dave Righetti. Infield in again. Base is loaded. Nobody out. 6-6 K-chance. 10. Not enough. So we're going to Hoffman's card. 1-5 Starline 2 is a ground ball to the pitcher, or to the second baseman. So no change on the runner at third. So they are going to throw for home. Lions is a 5, so he will make it if this is 5 or under. He makes it. So they try to cut off the runner. They can't do it. So it is a fielder's choice. So 4 to catcher. And everybody is safe. All right, so it's actually, how do I do a fielder's choice of this? So let's cancel this. Maybe it's a rare play. Well, I gotta see here. Fielder's choice, there we go. So everybody is safe. All right, so it is 6-6. Batter for the Red Sox is Gutierrez. I'm going to look for a pinch hitter again. I guess Dave Sachs will come in to pinch hit. We'll pull him up. So Dave Sachs will come in. So bases loaded. They are going to bring the infield in again. Righetti. Still nobody out. 5-3 at the ballpark. So we'll move Fenway. Oop, I just deleted them both. So Fenway Park. 5-6 ground ball to the let's see what this says here. So this one I am a little bit confused on. Let's see about the rules here. So it's a ground ball to the catcher. Let's see here. 12 and 15. So I'm going to look up the rules here because it's an important part of the game. Infield in. So the BR is -2. But what about the catcher? We got to look up the bases loaded. Runner, this is straight roll of 6, no double play. All right, so it's a -2 for the base runner. Base runner at third is Bill Buckner. He is a 4, so it would be a 2 for him to reach. So they are going to, so we'll look at this one. If it is 2 or below, Buckner scores. 4, he does not. He gets cut down. Now, there is a chance at a double play. So let's see. Sachs. Gonna bring him up, see what kind of runner he is. So he is a, he's ground into double play at 0. So it is so it's infield in. so with the infield in, they cannot try a double play. So it is just cut off at home. Let's go to the detail again. Ground out. Second base to home. Batter out. And they advance. All right, let's see what I do here. If I can do it on here. It's just a fielder's choice. Ground out home. 4-2. All right, so that does get the out. So the next batter is Wade Boggs. So one down. Bases loaded. Wade Boggs to come out. So Wade Boggs against Dave Righetti. They're going to go infield in. He's not a real good double play candidate. 6-2 walk 11. He walks in the winning run. So that is it. Boston comes back a couple times. So, good game from Boston. Mark Clear the winner. Dave Righetti is the loser. Tony Armas with his home run is the MVP. Going to the box score. Boston with an amazing comeback a couple times. Tony Armas 3 for 4, scored 2, drove in 3, and he had the home run. And good game for Dave Winfield with a home run. Griffey with 3 RBIs. Go to the pitchers. Whitson and Hertz did not have the best games, but 2 hours, 38 minutes to play it. So we'll check on the other scores from the day. And we've got a few on there. Texas beats Baltimore in 10. O'Brien for Texas with a home run. Murray, Flynn, and Sheets for Baltimore. There's our game, Boston beating New York. Minnesota goes to 1-1, beating California 6-1. Smithson with the win, Zahn with the loss. Tim Wadner and Rod Carew with home runs. Detroit goes to 1-1, beating Cleveland 7-4. Petrie beating Rule. Joe Carter, Lou Whitaker, Kirk Gibson, Lance Parrish, and Johnny Grubb with home runs. Toronto goes to 2-0 in 10 innings, beating Kansas City 7-4. Acker over Quisenberry. Barfield and Buck Martinez home runs for Toronto. Seattle goes to 2-0 with a 3-2 win over Oakland. Langston with the win. Kruger with the loss. Nunez with the save. Bradley with his first home run. Montreal comes back to beat Cincinnati after our opening day game, beating them 7-4. Gullickson with the win. Reardon with the save. The Dodgers 3-1 winners over Houston to go to 2-0. Jerry Rice 1-0. Joe Negro 0-1. And the final game, San Diego to 2-0, beating San Francisco 7-2. Eric Shaw 1-0. Dave LaPointe 0-1. So we'll go into, well, actually, let's look at the replay daily. And there's the way the standings look at this moment. Big hit in the series. Mickey Hatcher belted 3 doubles with the 6-1 win over California. Ken Griffey was the play of the day in our game, even though that did not win the game for him, but that did put them in the lead. And the fan rating game of the day was our game, Boston beating New York 7-6. So we are going to be moving on to Thursday in the next broadcast. Let's see who could possibly be the game. So let's see. I think maybe we will go back to the Dodgers in Houston with Oral Hershiser pitching against Bob Nepper. So until then, goodbye from MMSN.